everybody, welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Today we are unboxing the pre-order set from WeVerse of the BTS Proof albums. We are going to start with the compact version, as it is the smallest one and the easiest to go through, and after that I will be going through the entire standard version. So first we're going to do this one. As you can see, it's still in the plastic. I'm going to put this one over there for now, and then I'll also take out this unit, and to show a significant size difference: compact, standard. Standard, compact. I'm going to put this one to the side for now. And as I said, this was a pre-order. So with the pre-order, I got some pre-order benefits. I put them face down for you, so for you it stays a mystery. I already saw them, of course, because I had to open the box and take all of the items out, because the box was simply too large to open in front of my camera. As many of you might know by now, I'm not a professional at this. I am filming this on my phone. I am considering doing this more regularly, but for that I first need to save up for a good camera and a good camera stand for that, so that I can do it better with better quality and a better mic. So first we'll be opening the normal pre-order benefits. You will always get this one when you order the standard version, so that huge unit. I'll just open it face down and take it out. For this album we got a acrylic frame. I took it out already once. As you can see, it already fell out. I still left the plastic on there, but this is a photo frame that if you put it correctly, it sticks magnetically to each other. And if you put this one in over here or over here, depending I think on whether you get, I don't know if there's a group version for this POB, but I think for the group version you can put it in over there. So, just to show you, I put it in off camera so you can see how it stands. I don't know yet if I'm going to use it, so that's the reason why I have left the plastic up on it up till now. So without further ado, all still in plastic, I will turn around my first POB, which is our leader RM. And I must say, it's one of the better photos I've ever had of RM in the pool. So, and now that we've got those two, I'm going to put them out of screen so they're not distracting you. And then we're going to do two special gifts that you only got, I believe, if you ordered the set. They were additional special gifts on the special gift you would get if you ordered a set. That are the Inseum cards. I don't know what this all says. Just so you know, I already used those, so you can try, but you won't get anything out of it. The first one we pulled was a Jin, and the other one was a Jungkook. And they're so cute. I really love chibi art, and I very much like that I did this for this one. So let's put those on the side as well. And then we're going to turn her over the film strip, which also has a WeVerse shop over there and like the very large barcode. And who was this? This was my bias. This was B. Let's see if I can focus it in a little bit better. Doesn't really want to. I'm going to zoom you guys in for a bit. Maybe that helps. So that looks a little bit better. Now you can see my cabinets reflecting in the sleeve. Oh, funny. Okay. So, without further ado, now that we had the pre-order benefits, let's open up the first album what you guys probably clicked on this video for. I saw it was stirred up a little bit. I didn't do this, but it makes opening it a little bit easier. Yeah. And just so you know, I already filmed this a opening of proof albums once last week, but in the background I had BTS music on. And I got so many claims on it that I just couldn't upload it. So this is my second attempt at filming this. So my reaction is not as... is probably not the same as it was in that video. Because... for me the first impression moment has already passed. But I will try to explain what I explained in that video too. And like I said back then, or in that video, I really love this design. And this design also continues on the back. Even the barcode has that glimmering design. It feels like a little rough, maybe. You can feel like this feels different than the silver shiny lettering. So, without further ado, let's take the sleeve off. Let's put that over there. And then we'll first start... Ooh, I'm spoiling myself. I didn't spoil you guys yet. I'm going to put that to the side so that you guys didn't see what I spoiled myself with just yet. Oops. Ah. And like the same design thing continues here, but the effect is different. This is more like hologram, and this is just more on the feel. It's a little shiny, as you can see, but it feels significantly different. Let's open it up. And then what we see first is very large proof. And this spells out this. When I saw that on the release of it, I was amazed. I was like, wow. And I still am. That how does this make this? Well, let's open up the left side. And then first we have the track list with which songs are on which 3 CDs. And then we of course have CD 1 and let's put this to the top, CD 2, and this one to the top as well, CD 3. And personally, by design, I like this one more because I just like the fade out effect a little more. It's one of the new songs on that. For Youth. For Youth is on there. I'll probably be listening to that one very much. Out of all 3 new songs, I think For Youth is my favorite one. So let's put this over here so that it's still in screen. And well, I could show the gift card thingy. This one I haven't used yet, so hence the reason why I put it on there, because I do want to get my WeVerse cash and emblems for the shop. Oh, no, not on screen. If I'm going to put that on screen, I'll just put it like so. That's to the downwards. But probably by the time I've uploaded it, I have used them, so for you guys, it won't matter very much. So, the first PC, as they were on top of the photo album instead of inside it, where to which my spoil happens. So, my normal PC pool is Jin. He looks very good. Oh, stay focused, please. What I do realize is that they are there. I thought they weren't there, but the tabs to show that they are real are very, very small. With the older PCs, they were more visible. You could see that better on camera. So, and without further ado, my other pool is my bias. Now I have, well, if we're going to count the other ones, because you're not going to see it, from that standard version, I pulled the random PC of Tay, so that makes one. You get a full set with the standard version, so you automatically have 1, 2, so I now have 2. This one makes 3, and then the film strip benefit makes 4 out of, well, if we count, this album has 2, this has 2 or 3. I don't remember if standard had 2 or 3 PCs. I think it has 2. I believe the compact version had 3. Well, before, I'm just going to dub on that a little bit. I don't remember. Before, and the poster that belongs with this version, I'm going to put it down so that you guys can see it. I do very much love this photo. It's one of my favorites. So, let's fold it back up. And let's put that over here. We have a little bit more of the members there. So, let's open up this baby. I'm going to take you guys through it. Want to take you guys through it page by page, and in the beginning we have the track list again, and yeah, my reaction is, like I said, not the same as it was the first time, but the beginning shows the lyrics to all of the songs of, and this is from CD 1, so it goes from Born Singer all the way to our newest edition, Yet to Come. Oops, sorry. And then we go to the first concept photos. I'll try to show every page, give every member its attention, because I know, even though I am 100% OT7, my main bias from the beginning has been him, for reasons I don't know. Although all the other members have wrecked him more than once. And yet he still is victorious today. Sorry, I didn't finish my sentence as fast as I wanted to. I was a little bit distracted by my own thoughts. And then we go on to CD2. It also shows there very tiny at the bottom. I just don't know which song this is, as my Hangul is not that good. I believe it's Run, if I read it correctly. I'm going to take it up a little. Oh no, this is Run BTS. Or BTS Run. No, Run BTS. I'm getting confused. Oh, stay. Also, that's very smart. If you want to listen to the CDs and you want to hear the new tracks, you have to listen to all 3 CDs. And I don't know if this is a continuation of Concept 1 or that this is Concept 2. No, I think it's a continuation, as this is a CD 3. And this is mostly demo version, so it's very small. And then For Youth is on there entirely. And then we have the thanking letters. My angle isn't good, so although I would want to read it, I just can't. But we of course cannot force them to write in English. I would love to have learned Hangul, but it's going to take some time. Jungkook, and I said this the first time too, Jungkook has the longest one for this one. And then, if lost her page, no. And then we have the credits. And that concludes the photo album of the standard or the compact version. So let's put that over there, and then there's one more item. I am going to adjust my settings so there's a little bit of background noise maybe. But I'm doing this on the floor for, well, space reasons. So it was a little bit necessary. But that doesn't matter to you. But because of that, I have to change my way of sitting, because otherwise I'm going to hurt my spine more than that it already does at the moment. I am now going to go through this little book. I did this on the original version of this video too, which will never be uploaded, unfortunately. And I want to do it again because I really liked it. This is a little book of the beginning of BTS with Tuku for School. And every single album, or every little single album debut page thingy, has little text. So I will read that out loud for you. A honest look at BTS's conviction and passion for making music with a message on resisting against social bias and oppression. And I think all of these messages really fit the albums that they are linked to. So we go to Oh Are You Late Too? A message to teens living a bleak, if you would focus please, a bleak life of pain and anguish, that they have to find happiness in their lives before it's too late. And especially at this age, I was 15 at this time, I really see myself in this, especially given my past with bullying, etc. So let's just say my school career wasn't the best. But enough of that. This is about BTS and their anthology album for their career and to us. So we go into School Love Affair, which states an ode to dreams, happiness, and love, with an emphasis on school and teen life. Well, the album title speaks for itself. Dark and wild. Now, let's see if I can get this in focus. A collection of tracks that explore the unique power of hip-hop and demonstrate the musical direction BTS is taking. Okay. Most Beautiful Moments in Life Part 1, or HYYH Part 1. I always struggle over those 4 letters, although it's the You just want to type out. BTS sings about youth, a time when beauty and insecurity intertwine, and the shaky uncertainty of the future is fallible. Fallible. I still find that a strange word. I'm saying still because I said that the other time too. It's just a word that I don't know, so I don't know the meaning behind it. Most Beautiful Moments in Life Part 2. A hopeful head-on sprint into insecurities and uncertainties of youth. And the final addition to this trilogy, Most Beautiful Moments in Life, Young Forever. Move away then. The concluding chapter of an uneasy, uncertain reality, which is part 1, that can't keep young people down, part 2. Wings. The first BTS album to feature solo songs from every member also deals with the conflicts we face while growing up and questioning that accompany first time temptations. Okay. You never walk alone. A warm message of a gentle comfort and hope from the group to the youth of today. Love Yourself, Her. BTS interprets the experiences young men have while growing up, including the thrill and excitement of love, the way only they can, all the while delivering a message of social understanding and unity. Okay. And then we can continue on the other side. BTS openly works through the hurt and pain that comes after the breakup of a fake love, is what Love Yourself There has to say. Oh my god, I hope that isn't too loud. Love Yourself, Answer. BTS fills the album with tracks encompassing a whole series of emotions encountered when finding yourself from meeting someone new to falling in love. Okay. A map of the soul persona. Here BTS set out on a journey to find their true selves as they sing about their happiness driven by the fascination with and love for the world around them. Map of the Soul 7. BTS at last discover what it means to be whole, accepting both who you want to be preserved as the parts you were shying away from. Dynamite. Please focus. Thank you. BTS conveys a message of hope, one where we just have to do what we can and find freedom and happiness through song and dance in these trying times. B. Our emotions are in turmoil, but the message is clear. Through the COVID-19 pandemic has brought it. Jesus, I'm struggling with the English today. Has brought with it feelings of helplessness, wrapped in fear and uncertainty. We can still prevail. Butter, the single release. 1. Listen to this cute song and you'll be captivated by how charmingly buttery smooth the 7 members of BTS are. and then Butter, the album release. After Butter firmly established itself as the global hit of the summer, the CD single picked up where it left off by including Permission to Dance, telling us that after a long, hard day of facing reality, we can dance to our heart's content, no permission needed. And then we are back at We Are Bulletproof. And then you begin anew. So, that little booklet concludes the compact version. So I'm going to wrap that up as nicely as I can now. And hopefully I will not knock you all over. And let's keep this one on the outside. This one. And the little booklets. I'll just do this off camera to have a little bit more space. Oh, please just go in already. It's easy to take out, but when you want something to go back in, it never works immediately. So, that way. And now that little booklet back in there. So, we have had this one. So now we concluded this one with our new 2 pools. And I must say both of them different than what I had the first time. I now have the complete gin set of the compact version. That's fun. That's funny. I'm going to put you over there. And then we're going to take out the big boy. Where did I put my knife? Because then I'll just open it off camera to be safe. There we go. I'm curious to see which ones I pulled from this one. But now I remember there are 3 PCs for this version. There we go. I'm going to zoom you guys out for a little bit so that I can show you the full. Battery level still good. My walls are reflecting nicely in the plastic around this. Let's slide this one out there. Goes just as perfectly as that it did the first time. So not. So, the sleeve itself is very handy. I mean, you can just put it back in there. And the sticker for this is even on the sleeve. So if for whatever reason you lose the sleeve and you need to sell it or something like that, maybe I'd advise put this on your album. Because people are always asking for those stickers when we are talking about albums. Let's sit on this side for a while. Or better yet, let's just take the shoes off for now. I like to put out uncut, unedited videos so that you all know that I'm just a real person making this and that I'm not a professional film studio who can edit everything magically. So that's a little better sitting position and a little bit better on my back. So here we go. And once again we have the proof effect on it. Let's take a look at the back first. Here it does not have the same effect as that the compact version did, but it still looks impressive. I'm going to take a little pixie off camera to see if no, I forgot what the album was like. But it's like a book. It's really like a book. This is I think the only album that has a book version, but the only other album that has this system is sorry, I just noticed the camera was a little bit out of zoom, so I had to zoom you guys in. But the only other album that has this is A School Love Affair. And to show you what I mean, I'm just going to take it out for a second. So to compare. Or is it Dark and Wild? Oh no, it's Dark and Wild. Oops, sorry. It was Dark and Wild. And I know I said this was going to be all about proof, but then we can see what I mean. Like, this is the only other album, as far as I know, that has this as an easy way to take it out. And to show that I'm not just imagining things. That this is not the first album that has this. It's the first album though that has this with the entire package. So now we just have the empty shell. And I'm going to put this to the side so that it's out of the way. I thought that to be smart. And again, for this one, I think I really don't want to spoil myself. So back into the sleeve you all go. This time we're doing it correctly. We are going to start again with the DVDs. I'm going to move this pile out of the way so you guys can see it. I forgot just how much I included this album. Well, makes it more fun for me to make. And here we have that effect I was talking about. This is what you see happening in the video. Like, you see the logo on the front. So I'll just take this out there for a second. You see this. So going into this and then going into the word proof. And I just love how they came up with that idea. It's really, really a unique idea. And of course, the first CD is not even up top. I'll just rotate that while we go on to the first page. First page has the word proof. And this has that holographic effect that the sleeve of the compact version has. And here we can see a significant difference. All these CDs, you will see it with the other ones too. And I believe the third one is not even in the sleeve. Have a different print. All 6 CDs of then the entire set of both albums are different. And they have the titles of every CD at the bottom. And I'm just going to put CD 3 back in there. This one has a little bit the same effect though, the fading out effect. Come on, go back in there, please. I think this is this the first album with that many CDs? I don't remember. I do know that they, with the memories, always give us many discs to watch. But then again, that's an entire year full of memories. That one to the side. You can see it's still a little bit over there in the corner. So it's not truly gone. It's still included. And then we move on to the first photo book. And yes, I said first. Let's go. The Art of Proof. And that same effect. Chapter Identity. Reflection of Youth. And this is a double page. And BTS and ARMY. The first time this went easier. And then I have to pick you guys up to show it. It says Beyond the Scene, which over the years, of course, became an acronym of BTS. And one of the names that they accepted if we are speaking about them. I do really hate this. How the way the book is made clips out the artwork. It's really a synth discography. So this entire chapter is of all of their from Too Good for School all the way until this album, or actually the previous album. Every single discography memory, all of them, from Too Good for School on the bottom to Permission to Dance over there. And there are words on every page, but the design for some of these pages is so incredibly hard to read that I don't know what it says, even if I'm looking through the screen of my phone. And this is why I really love this one. This is I think for the first CD, which is like the discography CD, so from the debut all the way till Yet to Come, we have photos of every era. And that's so cute. So you see them literally growing up in one photo book. And what does this say? Can I read this? No idea. But wait, I think I do. DANGER. Danger. Ooh. Danger is one of my favorite songs, actually. It's also one of my favorite eras. I think this is Most Beautiful Moments in Life. I knew it. It's also funny how they went from like dark and wild to this. It's such a change. And this one has some more photos in there from every member one. And we of course go to number 2. And then Young Forever, Night and Day. And then we have clipping off in the middle, Jimin and V. Unfortunately. Wings. I'm contemplating. There are some good songs on Wings, but I don't think it holds my favorite song. I don't know if I really have a favorite song. There are just songs in their discography, and You Never Walk Alone has one of them. For me, it's Not Today. That really holds personally a special meaning for me. And the lyrics of that song really hit hard when I first listened to it. And the same goes for all the other albums. All albums have a song that I really like. And this one's a little bit harder to see. It's so dark with the black page. Oh, fun fact. Answer was the first PC set I had completed of V. I am almost complete with collecting the PC albums of PC album PCs of the Korean ones at least. And who's clipping off again? It's V and RM this time too. And this was my first comeback. I became an ARMY between Persona and Map of the Soul 7. So I witnessed everything from here on out. I witnessed the Dynamite. I witnessed B. This is one of my favorite photos. And again, V is clipping out in the middle. And I'm very glad that I, at that time, bought the B binder, so I have that photo in full too. Because that was included with this one. Or with that binder. Then we've almost reached the end of this one already. Here we have records. And these are all the records BTS have broken, I think. Or everything that is, not necessarily all records that have been broken, but everything that is monumental in their career. From all the way back in 2013 up until today. Or up until now, so up until 2021. Yeah, up until 2021. And these are all of their tours. And like literally everything is in here. From 2014, BTS Live Trilogy Episode 2, The Red Bullets. So like the first all the way to Permission to Dance on Stage. Just think about it. They squeezed this in less than 10 years. That's a lot. Oh. And then we have a photo of the BTS wings. I think this is, if I remember this correctly, this is a frame from the Heartbeats music video. I recognize this, and I was clearly not a fan in this era yet. As this is more than 2 years before my time, or yeah, more than 2 years. Love Yourself. Oh, let's see. I know my yeah, Ziggo Dome. I wasn't able to go to this one, but my best friend, who I met through BTS, she went to this one, and I'm still very glad for her. Somehow, and now I want to say I am upset that I didn't find them sooner, but yeah, we're not going to change that. Speeches. Oh, all the speeches BTS has given. From the first UNICEF speech and both the UN speeches. And as much as that I would like to read this one out to you, we're already reaching up to 45 minutes. And I have 2 more books to go through. And then I still have to do the photo cards with you. So if you want to read this, get the album yourself or rewatch the speech. The best is yet to come. And then this is the new concept for this one. But you see all older photos here, I think. Are they older? Yeah, they are from older eras. That's so cute. They were working with their own photos of older eras for this concept. I keep saying it, but I really hate how it. How the cliff's off in the middle. And the last page in the. Oh, sorry, that was the phone stand. So that's better. I'll read this one out to you. You guys are the proof of our existence, our value, our breath, our love, our peace for everything. You guys are our irrefutable proof. So that we are the bullets and you guys are our proof. Now we are truly bulletproof. RM, Los Angeles. 28 November 2021. We are bulletproof. And then this concludes the end of the first one. And I must say it's a strong one. It's really strong how they ended this one. The second one, and I believe this is mostly photos, so we'll be going through this a little bit faster. Photograph. I'll try to give most pages an example. We start out with Hobie, and then Jin. Oh, maybe I can zoom this one out for it a bit better. You can see it a bit better. Maybe it's not the best screen quality, but then I can just keep flipping pages over. And then you guys can still see it. Ugh. RM. I didn't even notice RM dyed his hair for this comeback. I seriously thought it was black on those comeback photos. Oh, my back is starting to ache a little. Ooh. I must say, although I'm fee biased, man, he looks good. Then again, I find them all handsome in their own way. Ooh. But then again, I would love it if in time they would have a little bit more facial hair. I mean, they're handsome as it is. I'm not going to deny that. But I think we are reaching a time, as they said themselves, that they are maturing. And I think facial hair in some way does belong in there. Or at least the remnants of it. I want to say a lot. I want to speak, but I just want to enjoy the photos again. I mean, there are some very good photos in here. I love how he is finally able to show off his tattoos. Oh, that went a little fast. Jin. Trying not to go too fast, or at least not to skip any pages, but it doesn't always work. Oh, OT7. This reminds me of Festa. Of not this year, but I believe last year. Last year also had a Festa photo like this. Or similar to that one. And then all the way at the last few pages we have Jiminy. And then another OT7, and that concludes the last one already. Or the second one. There's one more photo book. I believe it was a photo book we have to go through for this one. Oh, you can see over here in the bottom where I put the sleeve for the PCs of this album. But like I said, I don't want to spoil you guys just yet. So I'm just going to stay there. And then we have this white one. Oh, there's another book. Oh, that's that one. Sorry. Don't mind me. I forgot. I forgot about that. So I believe this wasn't. This is Epilogue. So I believe this has another few photos. It's more like the behind the scenes of the photo shoot photos. No, there was a page in between. This one doesn't work quite as well as the other one did. I love this, that they include the behind the scenes too. Like the photos that wouldn't have originally made the photo book. That's just basically what this is. Like that you see the crew working with them, or that you see photos like this, the backgrounds. Or that they're not exactly looking in the right direction. Ooh, pretty. And I keep saying this, and I keep thinking this, but I'm still saying it out loud now. They look like mobsters in this concept. I can't help it. It's just the way it makes me feel. And then we already arrived at the thanking notes again. Now I think they are the same, so I'm skipping through it a little. Yeah, I think they're the same. And the credits. I'll skip through it a little bit more. So, this one over there. And then for this one we have a book with all of the lyrics. I open it up in the middle as I showed the lyrics of the other video. But these are like full pages as the album was that big, so I understand the decision why they did that. So, we have one last thing to go to conclude this unboxing of all of the albums. And that is this little sleeve. And I am just going to take a little peek-see. Okay, this one is facing down. Let's pull out this one first. Is this a different one? I think it is. This is, it's Jin this time. I believe in the last one I pulled, sorry, excuse me. I pulled, for this one I pulled Suga. I had to recap. Who did I pull again? Oh yeah, for the small one it was Tay, so for the big one it was a different member, because otherwise I would have remembered it more. So there are, at this moment, excluding the special gifts and the POB of the set, or the POB and the special gifts, 2 pieces of Tay I still need from the albums itself, and then I'm not even counting the lucky draws. I'm just going to start this out and take this out again. And like I said, by now, I have probably used it by now. And this is not going to be much of a surprise anymore, because you already saw it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to take the compact version. The random pulls have a different background. They are almost the same color. This is more of a holo effect, and this does not. Here's the holo effect in the brand. Ah, that's cute. That's cool. But for this one, we pulled a Jimin. And now my friend, my best friend, whose bias is this member, is going to regret the fact that she already bought that PC from somebody else. She's going to regret it. Sorry, I find it funny, but I know she's going to regret it when I send her a photo of my pulls of this album. And then we have the set of these albums left, so I'm just going to show them like this. And just per accident, he really was on top. So, Tay, RM. Well, maybe I can zoom you guys in for this 1 second. So, a little bit better. GK. Oh, GK is one of my favorites. This is one of the favorite photo cards. Suga, Jin, Hobie, and Jimin. Let's just put Jimin next to his draw of this album. So this concludes this album already. We are both through both albums. Well, there's one item, but that's still in the poster tube, and I really don't want to open it right now because it's rolled up. And I really want to keep it nice for when I do decide to put it on my wall at some point. I am going to clean this mess up. Well, I already have put the random or the set one disorder. I've already put the set one in my binder, so that's the only one that I can put back in the sleeve from the album. These two, I'm going to go to the side, and we're going to grab our little bookcase back, and we're going to put everything back in there. So the lyrics first, the white photo book, or the other photo book, the anthology, and on top the CDs. And it's over there, and then close. And then, of course, oh, how can I forget? Let's put this just on top over here. And how can I, of course, forget the most important thing? If it wants to work with me. So again, I'm doing this off screen to be a little bit better at it. So that finishes that up. So let's take out the other album again. I'm just going to zoom out so they are both in screen. We are going to take one last look at our pulls for this entire set. And I haven't been so lucky in PCs in quite a while. I am very happy to have at least PCs of several members. I'm going to leave the acrylic frame over there. I'm just going to move you guys over a little bit so I can include RM a little. So that's better. Now we've framed all of the PC pulls of this album unboxing, or album set unboxing I should say, in one screen. You can get if you pre-ordered the albums, this many PCs. And of course then you have to set one for this one, which I put back inside. But that comes with this set anyway. So this is a pre-order. These three are pre-orders. So if you order it at any point, this is what you will indefinitely get for both albums. 2 random ones and 2 random ones. So for the sets, in total you have 5 PCs if you want to collect your favorite member or all 5 or all 7 of them. And I don't even know if there is an OT7 PC out there. I haven't pulled it if there is one. But I like to speculate. So who knows? Maybe I'll see it a little later. But for now, this concludes the end of this video. And I hoped that if you made it all the way to the end, that you enjoyed this video. I am very grateful if you watched it all the way to the end. Because that makes this hour of recording worth it. So, without further ado, wherever you are in the world, I wish you a very good day, night, evening, or morning. I forgot morning. And I'll see you again in the next video.